In this video, we're going to talk about how we can use price action rules to help us navigate the market and identify high probability setups. We have bullish trend straight from the beginning of the session, giving us very strong bullish bias. So the main focus right now we have using price action, since we had uptrend from the beginning, is to test the new high for this bullish push up. We have a longer correction, but I'm not thinking about selling. This is smaller pattern compared to the big one. So I am expecting new high because bigger patterns in price action take precedence. We have potential wider channel, but we don't see no good trade above the EMA. There was also a small correction. I'm being patient, but I am expecting new high to be tested. So I just need to see some strong setup above the EMA. There's a chance that the market still wants to test new low for this downtrend. Looks like new low is the target. What I can do, I also can draw a small channel like this. You can see there's a channel for every single price movement. And right now, downtrend played out with the break new low. And what's more important, this big downtrend played out with the break push to new extreme. So I have downtrend, broad break push to new low, and this small downtrend played out with the break as well. So every single downtrend I have on my chart played out. And now this uptrend is left to test the new high. And you have one bounce, second bounce, third bounce. And this is new high, first entry long, pullback, second entry long. So this right here is second entry long, and you can view it basically as a triple test. Because the structure is so sideways and all downtrends played out, this is great first high probability setup for today. I was thinking about taking this, but it happened super quickly. The reason why I hesitated a little bit is because it was a double bar entry, so I was calculating the risk, and by the time I measured everything correctly, market already rocketed higher. So this is a good trade to consider because downtrends played out, second entry long triple test, you're buying low, but practically it's very hard to enter because it happened super quick. So you have to be very quick on your feet. What are you going to do if you miss this trade? You're going to take high low above EMA. There was no high low. There is no first entry short that's going to fail. Market keeps working higher. You have a small break new high. But I am drawing secondary spike and a channel pattern like this. Number one, it still keeps pushing higher. There is market geometry. And number two, you can see I still expect new high to be tested. This is the highest high inside the channel prior to break, and I want this high exceeded. So I am still thinking about second entry long at the EMA. That didn't happen. Okay, now we have new high for the main channel. So the main uptrend played out with the break push to new high. This secondary channel looks quite strong and valid as well. So there's a chance for retest, but I cannot take the first second entry long. Why? Because this was the secondary channel. The main channel just played out. So if I'm thinking about retest for this secondary channel, I need some stronger setup, meaning high low or, for example, first second entry short or some double trap. I just have to secure the first second entry long because this is the secondary channel and the first initial one played out. Okay. You have a second entry long, but you definitely cannot take it. It's far from the EMA. Now you went to EMA. Downtrend may need new low. Nothing here. Felt second entry short, didn't get a trigger, so nothing here so far. And this is interesting because you have new high, first entry long, second entry long technically. So you have mini second entry long. And also this is visual, bigger two-legged pullback, one leg down, break second leg down. So you skip the first second entry long. This is the secondary second entry long. It's a little bit confusing, but the reason why you can go long now because you have to combine this mini second entry long with the visual one. And you can also see it's a double bottom, downtrend played out with the break new low. This is great hyper this setup as well. Great signal bar, second entry long, double bottom, and a visual two-legged pullback telling you, okay, I can expect new high. You also have high low here, but this high low form way too close to these highs. You know, this is resistance here. It's not significant resistance, but you really have to be careful. It worked in hindsight, but you don't know this when you're watching this live. I think you have to buy at the bottom, not at the top like this, because this is a secondary channel and you're very close to testing new high. The market keeps working higher and it keeps working higher. So once again, you have to explain why price action keeps trending higher after your initial channels played out. There has to be some different pattern. So you can either draw, let's say, channel like this, okay, for example, like this, but it has so much empty room at the start and so much empty room here. So once you see so much empty room at both sides, this is a good sign that there is some potential spike in a channel pattern. So I like using structure like this. You don't have to be perfect, you have to be close. And this spike in a channel looks good. EMA keeps working higher. So we're thinking about second entry long at the EMA. Okay, we have a second entry long below EMA. I have to be careful. We broke below EMA. I am thinking about high level above EMA. Okay, you have count reset double bottom, you're below EMA again. Remember, we need to see EMA holding and acting as a support. That's a good sign we can go long. I almost went long here on this setup right here, but there was no trigger. So the bullish bar didn't trigger, so you cannot enter because now it's told it is inside bar, which is a good thing because market needed to correct a little bit longer. Now you have correction to the bottom. Okay, still nothing really here to take. Okay, now downtrend played out. So all downtrends played out. I'm gonna mark breaking low, and we still expect new high to be tested. So what I can see is that we have sideways price action. You can see how sideways you're going. This is completely negating any wider channel. This is way too broad. This is not really a reversal. You just have small short-term channels. So we have support at the bottom. You trade it up strongly, and uptrend is new high. So because this is the lowest point, I'm going to reset the count. First entry short. I'm thinking about failed second entry short above EMA, and here we have failed second entry short above EMA. Great signal bar right at the EMA. You don't have to chase it. Confirming the wider channel. This is really great high probability trade. Failed second entry short at the EMA. Uptrend is new high. Range held. All downtrends played out. Your stop loss has to go one tick below the signal bar as always. I actually took this trade. You have to write it out. You can see you never want to move your stop loss. Just because market doesn't rocket higher instantly, that doesn't mean there's something wrong with the trade. There can be pullback, there can be little noise. That's completely normal. Accept this fact and don't move your stop loss prematurely. Do we have new high here? Yes, we have break, push to new high. So uptrend played out. Now you really aren't supposed to take this failed second entry long just yet, because if I'm going to zoom out, you can see how strong bullish this was the entire day. Okay, we've been working hard the entire day. Yes, you have failed second entry long, but you simply have so much price action working higher. You need to get stronger proven downtrend and a second entry short. Okay, this was really strong bullish push working higher. From this point, basically here, it's basically 100 points. So you definitely have to be careful and you cannot be thinking about selling. Okay, market wasn't really reversing. This downtrend and this one, they don't get new lows. So when I was watching this, I was eyeing potential wider channel because I'm trying to explain why market keeps working hard, but nothing really fits that great. I was looking for, let's say, something like this, but it doesn't really have a lot of confirmations, so much empty room. But I'm not thinking about selling. At the same time, I cannot take really no long trade. Okay, we are correcting. I'm going to redraw the downtrend. Working low. We have a second entry long, but this second entry long seems way too aggressive simply because it looks too much like one leg down. Okay, it looks too much like one leg down. The new low is very questionable. I don't think we can take this trade. Market is suddenly spiking to the downside. You can see you have massive spike in volatility and market reverse all the way down like this. So at this point, I'm going to delete this channel because it needed more confirmations. And I'm going to look for price action channel that's going to explain the structure. So if I'm going to connect swings like this, I have a small break push to new low, but the break is very tiny. I was actually a bit confused watching this because visually it looks like a downtrend is still in play, but you can see you have to kind of skip the second swing right here, and it's generally not how we draw it. So visually it looks like a one clean push down, especially on a higher time frame. But technically, you can see you can draw a little bit tighter. So I was not sure. I was my break here, but I would not take second entry short here. I would not take second entry short. Number one, you have overshoot if you draw it wider like this. Or you can draw it tighter like this and you still have break in your low. So can I take this second entry short? We have uptrend working higher. At the same time, I wouldn't be looking to go long below EMA. We're going way too sideways. I actually took this setup right here, and I'm going to explain why. I took this setup right here because I played the channel with the break push to new low, and I made a mistake. I made this channel a bit wider. You can see how a tiny break push to new high. I drew my channel just a little bit wider like this, and this was a tiny risk. This is why I took it, because it's 2-point risk. I had a deep limit order. I had only 1.5 risk, so I ended up having a losing trade, but it was basically for free. Such a tiny risk, 1.5 points. Why not risk it? I really thought the channel would be valid, but in hindsight, I was supposed to draw a title like this with a break in new high, and more importantly, on higher time frame, this looks like a one leg down. Okay, this looks like one leg down. So after market reverse down like this, we expect new low to be tested. We expect new low to be tested. Actually, if you took this low high right here, you're a good trader. If you took this low high right here, if you were playing already the wider downtrend, okay, you have a low high right here. Okay, I took this setup right here, but in hindsight, it's better to draw a wider channel. You can tell it looks like a 1 point down, especially using the higher time frame. That's really the main point. It really looks like a one leg down there. So now we expect new low to be tested. Okay, we're back to following the bearish trend line rule. Downtrend is new low. Okay, we push back above EMA. A little bit confusing for a while. Okay, a little bit confusing for a while. I cannot take second entry long because the downtrend is new low, even though it worked. Okay, you have some short setup here, but we're going sideways. EMA on these bars. Now we have decisive push below EMA. Now it really looks like the sellers want to test the new low. EMA keeps holding, and you have new low, first entry short, second entry short. You can see how many lower highs you have. This is a good sign you're about to test the new low, and this is nice. Second entry short, great signal bar, and a great high probability setup to finish the day. How big is the risk? It looks tiny. Yes, only 2 points. Great second entry short. Downtrend played out. Break push to new low. So now we're going to pause looking to go short. Market is trending above EMA. So I'm going to draw some wider channel like this. A little bit of overshoot. And now the market is about to close. So this is the overall structure for today. We actually ended up having nice high low. After overshoot, you skip the second entry long. You have a high low confirmation trade to test the new high. But of course, it's way too late. So decent price action today. I recorded this trade and this trade, but then I went back. I realized I wasn't recording when I was trying to take this trade. And overall, the video was quite all over the place. So I went back, did a review after the fact, but it allows me to explain a lot of things. But yeah, decent price action. These two setups allowed for significant runner. So these two trades are great. This setup didn't really have such a big runner, and this setup also mediocre runner. But I'm going to wrap it up. I hope you had a good trading day, and I'm going to talk to you next time. Good luck your trading.